Okay. Welcome back to Lopez Live here at the Diversity in Aquatics Conference 2018. I'm here with my good friend Arthur Lopez, Esquire. He's an attorney as well and a professor at Indiana University, right?
Indiana University.
See, every now and then when
Kelly School of Business.
That's right. Every now and then when I go through my business card, there it is. It's like my man, and just a dynamic person who has been so instrumental in bringing diversity in aquatics to this point as an advisor. He's the wise guy, knows the big picture. So, Arthur, it's good to get you here. I kind of want to say doctor because you remind me so much of a doctor. I know you're a professor, but you are a doctor in law.
It's a JD.
JD,
so
that's
doctor.
That's right.
Generally, they don't.
They don't do that. Right. Okay. Now, let's with you being the big picture guy. Let's tell our television audience, what is diversity in aquatics in your view?
Diversity in aquatics is what you see today, which I remember. How long have we been doing this, Lee? We've been doing this a long time. We started out with 10 and 20 and 30 and 40 and 50, and now we're getting more and more.
That's exactly what I've been trying to get across to people. This is constantly growing.
Constantly growing, and as we've talked about offline, it is gathering everybody and what they do and bringing their expertise in to save lives. To save people, to make a difference.
Now, do you come here from Indiana? I know you're a professor at the university.
I do.
Okay.
I do.
I'm constantly trying to let people know that people are coming here from all over the country, right?
Bloomington, Indiana, 4 this morning.
What are some cities, or I see you networking. Have you been surprised at the wide range of people coming from all over?
No, I'm grave. That's what we want. That's what we have wanted. That's your efforts, all the things you do for us. I mean, that's exactly what we always sat and said we wanted. We wanted to bring everybody, and he's not getting older, but I am. And as I get older, we have to pass that mantle. We have to pass that on, and we're developing a good group of people to do that with.
Now, I don't want to screw it up because we do have the Professor Arthur Lopez Esquire Award that we're going to be giving out today at the gala tonight. But right up under there's some, I think, is that Spanish?
Yes.
That organization? Go ahead and tell us about that.
Nadar por Vida means swim for life, and that was an organization I ran. It was the largest Latino program in the country doing saving lives, turning non-swimmers into not only swimmers but competitive swimmers and lifeguards and others, sending them on to college, doing other things, and that was in the Washington, D.C. metropolitan area.
As you've seen these various conferences over the years, I think this might be our third or fourth one. What are some significant changes that or observations that you've known comparing the first conference that we have vis-a-vis where we are today in 2018?
Well, I think that one of the ongoing things, we continue to dream. We continue to be saying, what if we can get these guys? What if we can do something else? And what you're seeing now is we're getting that. We're getting more people. We're getting more groups. We're honing our message right. We're getting what we need to do. We're getting better and better at what we do.
Mm-hmm. When people leave this conference, what do you hope they take away?
Well, first, I just spoke to a young lady who came down here, had to leave her child. She's a nurse. She's a PhD. Or working on her PhD, and she saw us, came up here thinking she was the only one, and that maybe this had something to do with what she was doing, and then realized that there are folks like Dr. Beal and others who have been doing this for years, and that she's not alone. And that's what I hope people see, is that they are not alone. And we also are teaching people that working in your community is a good thing, and it's an easy thing. And we saw from our Olympian, our rower this morning, you'll have her name. I'm sorry.
I can't remember either.
But she said,
I will be interviewing her.
One of the wonderful things she said was that she works 15 hours a day and she loves it. Mm-hmm. What she didn't say was how much, how God-given we have, that we're doing something, saving lives, love what we're doing, and are successful doing it. Mm-hmm. And that's the big key.
I want to go back to something you hit on. You said we are not alone. I caught that. I know you've done a lot of work in the civil rights movement over the years. I want our television audience to know that. And you've been in the trenches at the grassroots level, using your legal mind and using your social consciousness. How important is it for people who are doing the good work and trying to make change to realize that they are not alone?
We all have those dark times. We all have those times when you get tired and you don't want to get up that one more time because you're going, I got to say something. Oh man, but I'm tired. And haven't I done enough? No, you haven't done enough. But when you know that there's other hands out there that will pull you up, we pull each other up. One of the reasons I come here is to get recharged. To remind me that I'm doing something maybe will make a difference. And we hope that others will see that too, that you're not alone. You can do these things and you can make a difference, but it's a long struggle. It does not stop. It does not stop. And it doesn't matter, like as a Mexican American, some people within the community would say, you're white. Well, you know, they have to be educated. They have to understand that but you can't just get angry. You can't just get even. You have to educate. You have to teach. And by role model, hopefully people will say, oh, now I get it. And I believe Lee Pitts, so I believe what he's telling me. And I never looked at it that way. And that's the difference.
Final question. When people think of Arthur Lopez and your contribution in the field of aquatics, what do you want them to think?
Sincerity and passion. Sincerity and passion. I think that's all we got, is sincerity. If anybody says anything about any of my efforts, I hope they will say that I was 100% in on everything I've done and that I cared about it. And that's the best you can, right? Isn't that the best you can hear?
And let's say something about our good friends, Sean, Miriam, and other
Miriam
people
Lynch.
who've been very instrumental in making this a reality.
Well, all we can say is these were young pups when we met them, right? these were folks. One has got a PhD now. The other is about to get Dr. Anderson, and soon going to be real soon Dr. Lynch. I knew Miriam when she was just a young lady swimming in the pool, and her father and I used to be referees on USA Swimming. And we go around and talk to other minorities, trying to encourage them together. He has now passed, but I have known her for all these years and watched her to see what she's doing.
Arthur, well, I want to say this on camera. I want to let you know that your contribution to diversity in aquatics and to the forward progress of minorities and disadvantaged people in America is appreciated. Your advice that you've been able to expound upon us in conference meetings is invaluable, and we love everything that you do, and keep up the good work.
Thank you, Lee. Thank you so much.
We'll be right back. I got to hit the button myself.